Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today we got a new Lockbox, so we are taking a closer look at it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more information or videos about Neverwinter, hit subscribe button. As I always do, here we are again with another opening of 10,000 Lockboxes, and this time we'll be looking at the Wasteland Lockbox. Now, this one is a little bit interesting due to two aspects. First of all, of course, this was big news. Legendary mounts got severely devalued due to the account-wide legendary mounts. For those who do not know yet, where have you been? But for 15,000 Zen, which is a lot of Zen and a lot of money, if you spend money, you could get 3 account-wide mounts for your character. And these 3 could all be sold individually. So I think on the auction house now they are about 6 million, 7 million, something in that order. Maybe a bit cheaper if you get a different one. So you can pick up an account-wide legendary mount pretty easily now. And this means that people do not need legendary mounts that much anymore. You can get one and get one for all of your characters. Second of all, people might not be that interested if you can only get a singular account-wide mount. They're not worth that much anymore. The only thing I can think of where it's still valuable is the fact that it's a different skin. So in the account-wide box, there was a choice of 10, and if you want a different one and this lockbox has a different legendary mount, then well, you may maybe still want this back. And another aspect is that maybe this will actually have an effect on the drop rates. Normally, I always expect the same drop rates on the legendary mounts. It's 0.10 to 0.15%, but with the account-wide mounts coming out and so many legendary mounts out there, they might have tweaked the drop rate a little bit, but it's hard to tell. I don't know yet. They were talking about this before with the CDP about VIP. They were talking about increasing the drop rates. I don't know, maybe it happened, maybe not. I have not tested this yet, so I'm not, I don't know yet. Another thing to mention is that this lockbox already was released about 2 months ago by accident. When it was released, I actually managed to collect the 10,000 lockboxes already back then, but I opted not to make a video at that point, and that was because of 2 reasons. The first one, the lockbox wasn't meant to be released, and the second thing has a little bit to do with the first one. They might have totally changed the lockbox in the meantime, so the contents and maybe the drop rates, who knows. As far as I can tell, the contents have not changed, but yeah, the drop rates might have in the meantime. I could have made a video back then, but yeah, I have not. So as always, we're first going to look at the contents of the lockbox, talk about it a little bit, and then I'll open 10,000 in one sweep, so I'm not going to stop in between. Maybe I'll show real quick what the drops are in one view, but you should be able to see that I have a big bag. So here they are. I have only 2,000 on this toon, but as before, I have 5 of these toons ready. With the new lockbox system that's in place, this is kind of necessary, otherwise my bags are just gonna overflow and it's not very convenient. So let me set this up that you guys can see everything. And then we're going to open the first ones a little bit slower because I want to, oh wait, we're not gonna open them yet. We're first gonna look at the contents. So typically a good thing to do is also compare these things, because they're not always the same. So we have the Wasteland Legendary Mount Pack in here with the Hellfire Steed, which is the new skin, which you can also see here. You have the legendary Carpet of Flying, also not in the 10 pack. And the Armored Griffin, of course, was in the 10, in the account wide pack. So a lot of people might have already picked up the Armored Griffin. You don't want to have the individual in here. It's not going to be worth much. Then the Epic Mount pack with the Heavy Inferno Nightmare. I think that's an old one. Carpet of Flying is an old one. And the Griffin is also an old one. So nothing new in there. The Epic Companion pack, we have the Book Imp, Quasit and Iron Golem. All epic and all old. Then for, I think the first time, we have the Epic Insignia in the top main rewards pack, which is a little bit odd, but okay, it's okay. Then we have a rank 9 enchantment and a random rank 10 enchantment. So we can, I don't know if I think rank 10s were already in here at one point. But you can get rank 9s and rank 10s now. And then here it says 1 Jadeite, but it's 3 Jadeites probably. But we'll see. And then the trade bot Jackpot is always also here. Then the refinement rewards, a lot of refinement rewards. It doesn't even fit on the page. Can I make this bigger? No, I cannot. So we have the Enchanting still rank 6. Has been in here for a while. The Violet Diamond, no Teal Diamond in here this time. So the refinement is a little bit worse than the other times. I think the Teal Diamond is like 100,000 refinement points. Brilliant Diamonds, the Holy Avenger enchantment and the Shadowclad enchantment. Of course, the Weapon enchantment and the Armor enchantment. Then we have Mark of Potency rank 7, 6 and 5. All 1 if I have to believe this, but we'll see. 1 Enchanting Stone rank 5, 2 Alexandrites, 2 Blood Rubies, a Greater Enchanting pack, also something that has been in here for quite a few times already. 1 Mark of Potency rank 4 and another rank 9 enchantment. Most likely this is going to be a rune stone, but yeah, because otherwise there's no rune stones in here. We'll see. I have to, that's why I'm going to open the first couple a little bit slower. I want to see what actually drops instead of relying on this, because here you see numbers, here you don't sometimes, and sometimes you do. Yeah. Then the utility rewards. We have the legendary companion upgrade token pack with 45 companion upgrade tokens, the companion upgrade token mini pack with 15, and singular upgrade tokens. I think these were indeed always in the bottom part. Then we have supplements, epics, 2 rares or 4 uncommon supplements. We have 2 blood rubies or 4 black opals. Blood rubies are also here. Both are 2. Okay. I will have to do some calculations on which dropped what. As you can see, I have 2,000 keys, which fit nicely with these 2,000 lockboxes. So yeah, that's the contents. Let's go through this. So first one's a little bit slower. In the middle we see enchantments already. 1 second, I want to verify everything. Okay, we have 3 Jadeites at the top, that's correct, and then we have 2 blood rubies at the bottom. So this is actually a rank 9 enchantment, as stated. Open another. We have already a mount pack, okay. Another 2 blood rubies, Mark of Potency rank 6, that's okay. More enchantments here and enchantments here. Okay, are we not gonna get runestones then? Yeah, that's always the same. 1 Mark of Potency rank 4, Brutal Enchantment, Jadeites, and 4 black opals. That's correct. Tinker's Calm, Jadeite, yeah. Rank 9 enchantments and black opal. We're gonna get a lot of enchantments in here. In the middle also 2 blood rubies, that's okay. I haven't seen a rank 10 just yet. There's a rank 9 again, 4 black opals at the bottom. Let's open a couple more. There's the Shadowclad already, okay. Let's see. Greater Enchanting pack, yep. 4 black opals, Jadeites. Wickets in here, vicious, brilliant diamonds. I'm a little bit surprised that there's no runestones in here. So only enchantments. Brutal. Yeah, I think Fey Blessing is also in here. Okay, so the special enchantments also. Dragon Hordes, Assassins. Here's the Insignia. So it's actually at the top indeed. Five companion upgrade tokens. So this is not 1 but 5. Yeah, that's also what it said in the description, I think. Yeah, it says so. Oh, and you actually get 2 companion upgrade token mini packs. Interesting. So not 1 but 2. Let's see if we can maybe pull one of those before we start. That's another epic Insignia. Oh boy, these drops. Let's do this a little bit quicker. This is the enchanting pack, right? Yeah. So not really what I need. Oh, there it is. No, the mini pack is only 1. So in the description it states 2 companion upgrade token mini packs, but it's actually just 1, as you can see here. Okay, that's good to also note here. Not that I make calculation mistakes, I will be very confused. So I think I have everything at this point. The rest I will believe. Alexandrites will be 2 in the middle, right? I'm pretty sure that's correct. It's always been like that. Lucky enchantment. Yeah, no runestones. Interesting. Come on. Oh, there they are, 2. Yeah, so I'm going to open these now quickly. Yeah, this is going to overlap this, so that's not nice. I'm going to do it like this then. And then here we go. back. It's been a while counting this stuff. So as I mentioned, we got 14 Wasteland Legendary Mount packs, which in 10,000 packs, I cannot help it, it's 0.14%, totally normal. The Epic Mount pack we got 43, which is 0.43%. The Epic Companions pack we got 69, which is 0.69%. Insignias about 3%. I'm gonna round it a little bit. The exact percentages are in the description. In the first part we got a rank 9, 39%, approximately rank 10 on about 1%. The Jadeites we got by far the most, 54.5%. Trade by Jackpots normally at 1.2%, it's nothing special. Enchanting Stone rank 6, 1%, Violet Diamond 1%, Brilliant Diamonds also almost 1%. The armor and weapon enchantment is always about half a percent. Mark points rank 7, 1. The rest is not super important here. The epic profession supplements 3%, rare 6%, uncommon 15%. The big companion upgrade token pack, so this one we got 1.2%, the mini pack 1.85, that's this one here, and then the 5 companion upgrade tokens another 5.5%, and then the rest is all refinement. So oh yeah, and the trade bars, as always, we come at a total of 84,820 trade bars, so again 1.4 trade bars per lockbox, almost 1.5. So as the last part of this video, I also want to show you the contents of these boxes. The legendary Carpet of Flying we already know. You can put a second person on here to take a lift with you. It has 10,000 defense and, well, it has an illuminated and 2 universal slots, I mean. And then the Armored Griffin. I wouldn't pick this in this pack because you can get an account bound one, but it has a pretty good, wait, activate an artifact, oh this is the equip power. The combat power is pretty good. You reduce the damage of nearby enemies by 15%, which is very good. The equip power isn't that great. And then we have a crescent and 2 universal slots. The last one that I want to look at, and that's the new one, which if you open this lockbox, I guess you're going for this one, maybe for the Carpet of Flying, I don't know. But this one will be the most wanted in this pack, and that's the Hellfire Steed. And this is a pretty cool mount. Burning Hoofs, it's kind of a ram animal. On fire, as it should. Pretty cool tail. Is it actually wagging when I move the thing? No, it doesn't. Okay, it has the combat power Rush of Torment. Your Hellfire Steed unleashes a trail of fire, burning foes in front of you for 6 seconds, slowing them and dealing 111 magnitude damage every second. So, not that great of a combat power. Typically, combat powers that just do damage aren't that fantastic in group content. The equip power is 10,000 critical avoidance. May be good for tanks and or healers, but for DPS this is not really needed. Then for stats it has an illuminated insignia slot and 2 universals. So that's the mounts. Let me also equip it real quick so you can see what it looks like to ride on. Current Hellfire Steed, let's go. That's the pop-up animation. This is what it looks like when you're walking. And this is basically the horse animation. It just goes up a bit. Jumping is also the horse. It's basically a horse, but then a special one. I think I cannot show the combat power here right now, but whatever. Then the Epic Mounts pack. I think there's nothing new in here. We have the Heavy Inferno Nightmare, which looks like this. Also a pretty cool mount with 5,000 critical avoidance. Then we have the Carpet of Flying, of course, the mini version of it with 5,000 defense. and the Griffin with the cooldown power, which looks like this. Then for the companions pack, we have the epic companion pack with the, I just have to double click it. The Book Imp with 3000 combat advantage and 1500 accuracy. This is also in the Pocket Wiki, by the way, but just to show you real quick in this video as well. Just damage, stacking damage, but this is most likely, yeah, this is for itself, so that's not gonna help you. Then the Quasit, a very popular augment as well, 3000 deflection, 1500 ammo penetration, augmentation, as I said, with defense, power and accuracy. Also not very bad, not bad at all. To get this one, all three useful stats. And then we have the Iron Golem with hit points and defense. It looks quite interesting. And then we have Dazing Fist, smashes the target, and bonus critical avoidance 1550. That's not a lot, but this is probably also for the Golem itself. Typically they only buff themselves. Anyway, so that is all for this video. I think I covered everything. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.